soon there could very likely be another way to reach Cuba.
As relations begin to thaw between the U.S. and the communist country, ferry services are looking ahead, and they're eyeing Manatee County. News Channel 8's John Rogers joins us now live to explain. So, John, what makes Port Manatee so appealing?
Well, I'm going to show you guys. Check this out. Port Manatee is right over there behind my shoulder. And just over here is the Skyway Bridge. So it's really easy to get to the Gulf of Mexico from here. Officials at Port Manatee hope this can soon be a gateway to Havana, Cuba.
We're looking at it not just for Manatee, but for the region.
Executive Director Carlos Bucharest has been talking with a number of interested ferry services. Right now, there are travel restrictions that don't allow ferries to take passengers to Cuba. But officials say as the two countries improve their relations, the opportunity could arise soon.
Once the travel, let's say, restrictions are lifted, the demand's going to, show up immediately.
One item that gives Port Manatee some leverage is location. This port is closer to Havana than Tampa. A Cuba ferry would be a 10-hour trip from Manatee County, but the trip would be 3 hours longer if you left from the port of Tampa.
It's a 3-hour difference. And in this business, 3 hours is 3 hours less for the passengers.
Jorge Fernandez with Havana Ferry Partners wants to bring this boat to Port Manatee. He said they would charge $400 for a round trip, and passengers could bring up to 200 pounds of cargo, which is appealing to people sending goods to family back in Cuba.
This is a lot more economical for them. And luggage, we don't have the 40-pound restrictions that the airlines have.
Officials say once travel restrictions are lifted, the ferry will be ready for passengers within 10 to 12 months. And officials say this ferry would not only be used for tourists, but also for volunteers and humanitarian groups that want to go down to Cuba to do some good and to work down there. So right now, officials are ready. They're just waiting for the governments to act. Back to you guys.
Yeah, some other pluses. It's going to be a little less expensive than flying down to Cuba, and the big benefit for them, too, is they can take cargo, and that's more important sometimes than passengers. A lot of money to be made here. But what about amenities if you're going to take the ferry as just a traveler, John?
Yeah, they tell me that it's almost like a small cruise ship, Keith. They could have cabins, lounges, a pool, even a casino. And so, obviously, as you know, this story is developing, so we'll stay on top of this, Keith.
All right, John Rogers reporting live for us tonight. Thank you.